Hi, Pile 3. So, for you guys, let's see what message that the other side has for you. I feel like you guys really need to focus on just how self-made you are. You are somebody who is very self-made, somebody who has had to work very hard from the ground up. You are somebody who has never had anything handed to you in your life, and you have made do with what you have, and you have turned it into something amazing. You're somebody very loyal, somebody very positive, somebody very outgoing. You're somebody who really enjoys people and company, and you're somebody who also may enjoy being alone at times as well. You're somebody very grounded, down to earth, humble, and if you aren't in this energy right now, it's time for this transformation into this energy. I feel like you have been through so many transformations in your life. There has been so much abuse that you have went through, so much hardship you have faced, so many obstacles that you have had to overcome, and you have done it. You are somebody who changes and transforms and goes through life. You bring a lot of transformations to others as well. I feel like you may even unlock their heart in a lot of ways because of your loving, generous, kind spirit after everything that you have been through. You are somebody who knows the path, knows the way, mind, body, and soul. You are very much so in alignment with your heart's purpose and path. I feel like you really are unlocking a lot within yourself. I feel like you're unlocking a lot of your more childlike loving energy again too, after having to face so much in your life. So what do we have? Oh, we have this as well. And I didn't realize, but there's two of those in there. Pile 4 got one too. Pojo's Family Fund Centers, no cash value, family fund since 1974. So I feel like you are realizing what's truly important as well to you in your life and what you truly want to surround yourself with. And you are learning how to have fun. Sex. First thing I saw was sex. SEXW, so, Jew, X. Your ex may be a very tight-fisted. They may be very religious, could be. WIKBOLEB. So we have exile. Yeah, you might have been, wow, the Jews were exiled. You might have been exiled from the people you felt like you belonged to because of your religion or your spirituality. We have C as well. For your ability to see things that others can't is possible too. We have Lee. We have leap. Elope. We have elope. We have bike. We have spoke. We have joke. The Joke's on You. Sorry, The Joke's on You is a really good song, and you might want to go listen to that. Woke, if it has anything to do with love. Bees. Bees. My daughter stepped on a beehive at some point recently, and they all came chasing after her. She's been kind of scared of them ever since. Maybe you've been kind of scared of a certain type of people ever since some of those type of people hurt you. And know that not all of them are the same. We have like too, so not all of them are alike. We have woke, poke, bezo. Sounds familiar, but I don't know if that's even a thing. If it is, I think it's with a Z. A new home may be in your future. Don't be afraid of these changes. Change is the only constant. If you avoid it or try to stop it, it will still happen. Just not so smoothly. So, I actually told somebody at one point, somebody who rode a bike, that, and that I had sex with. He was a friends with benefits type of situation. Anyway, change is going to come, period. And if you want to stay in your comfort zone, no problem. But the universe is going to make change come. It's going to make this transformation happen, whether you like it or not. So you might as well go with it and allow it to happen smoothly. I get so excited every time I hear your voice and see your face. I'd love to play with you, and you always pick the best toys too. My bowls are are almost never empty. If they are some days, it's because you're really sad and I don't even care anymore because I just want to make you smile again. That could be from your pet, especially since there's a dog here. There could even be somebody in your life who was like a dog in a way. Pile 2 got a message from one of the pet readings too, if you feel drawn to that. I kind of forgot those were in my random messages. On my own, grateful for the freedom here, constant need to release fear, watched over, guided, and protected, constantly feeling intersected. Seeing light is hard at times, darkness released through my rhymes. Grateful I'm never alone, my skills and knowledge, weapons I hone. Building up my spiritual faith, always in touch with a ghostly wraith. Standing in my power now, at long last I can take a bow. No matter how hard this is, freedom is a win. No matter how hard it is being on your own, no matter how powerless you may feel, no matter how alone you may feel, you're not alone. And you have freedom. Even if it does kind of suck to be alone, you have freedom. And you can have freedom in a relationship too, just not in every relationship. So just putting that out there. I'm going to read this one more time. Grateful for the freedom here, constant need to release fear. Watched over, guided, and protected, constantly feeling intersected. Seeing light is hard at times, darkness released through my rhymes. Grateful I'm never alone, my skills and knowledge, weapons I hone. Building up my spiritual faith, always in touch with a ghostly wraith. Standing in my power now, at long last, I can take a bow. So it's time to take a bow. It's time to see all the hard work that you have done. It is time to see that even if other people have not stepped into this change and are still in their comfort zone, you are doing a good job of that if you have seen that change and stepped into it and allowed yourself to just go with the flow. So let's see what else is here for you guys. We have Marjoram and the Hawk. So messages from the other side, signs, synchronicities, spiritual guidance. It's time to tune into that and be aware of it. And it's time to really see that you are not alone. You are somebody who can see the bigger picture. You are somebody who doesn't get lost in all of the details. And if you are, then you need to step back into your true path and purpose. People cannot be trusted. I trust my heart. Marjoram. Your big, beautiful heart is ready to open up. Trust that you will be able to discern who is best to walk with you. So, you may have a lot of people coming in to seek you out for this beautiful love that you have because you have this freedom, you have this beauty, you have this loyalty, you have this commitment and trust and faith. You just have all these beautiful qualities, and there may be a lot of people coming in looking for that. And it's time to really trust your heart, to let go of any distrust, any fears, and know that if you feel like somebody's a good person, they are a good person. And if you feel like they are not, then they may not be as well. Trust your heart, trust your intuition, trust what you feel, trust what you know to be true. Communication. Wonder how that person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses out of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Aphorism. I don't know how to say that word. So it's time to communicate what you've been thinking about, what you've been seeing, what you've been feeling. It's time to really tune into all of your feelings and your gut instincts and to communicate from that place. We have the Knight of Chalices. You could be dreaming about somebody. Somebody could be dreaming about you. You could be wanting to express your love, but you need the strength and this courage to be able to do so. We have initiation and the Nine of Water. So you are really being initiated into this sense of courage and strength and boldness, this emotional mastery. You've been working really hard towards this mastery of your emotions and towards this growing of your emotions, learning of your emotions, and learning of how to express your emotions. You may even be a writer who writes poetry, songs, music, anything like that. And if you are, let those out. Let your art out, whatever it is. But you are somebody who is very fulfilled in and of yourself emotionally, and you are free of the constant need, the constant codependency on other things to make you feel good. So it's time now to have the courage to express your emotions without worrying about the outcome, because worrying about the outcome outcome is the only thing that gets a wrench in the works, you know? And know that even if this person does not feel the same about you, that you will still be okay at the end of the day. And that's the biggest thing that you need to hear right now, is that you need to trust into your heart, communicate the emotions you are feeling, communicate your romantic energy, communicate your loving energy, communicate your beauty, your inner beauty and your inner truth, and allow any kind of worries about what's going to come because of it to fall away. So that's what I have for this pile. And I really would love to hear from you guys in the comments below about how you felt about this reading, what you might be going through, or what may be going on here even. If you saw something that resonated with you, things like that, remember that this is an anonymous place that you can post what you're going through. And there's a lot of people here who may know how to help you, myself included, but other people too that are going through the same things. So don't be afraid to put your story out there and allow people to hear it. That's what I have for you guys. And I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 4. So, for pile 4, there may be something going on with divine timing here. And it's time to really trust in that. You may even be receiving a message soon, a long overdue message about something. But you have been waiting on divine timing, working really hard, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for your train to come in. You may even be traveling as well. You may feel like you're stuck at a crossroads too. It's time to take a risk, to take a chance, to make a change. It's time to put yourself all in. And you may be somebody who shops and eats local. Or if you don't, it may be time to start doing that. Could be some networking things going on here too. Being yourself, having fun, enjoying life, living in the moment. This came out for pile 3 as well. So if you feel drawn to pile 3, go ahead and go watch pile 3 too. You are really seeing what's most important to you, what's most valuable. Family fun since 1974, no cash value, Pojo's Fun Centers. You may have also tried something that didn't pay off in a cash type of way, but it might have paid off in another type of way as well. Either way, I feel like you need to cleanse and clear your energy. You need to end past cycles and begin new ones. And it's time to really take a chance and risk something for growth here. We have LK, MVX, JQ, LJ, NA, Max, HZNGN. So, we have Jan, we have Max, we have Vag, we have Van, we have Hag, we have Sax. No, we don't have Sax. We have Jax, though. We have almost haze, almost make. So I feel like you're on the verge of making something. Man. Maybe you're manifesting a man. And divine timing and just patience and trust. Keep working on your own goals and your own things. I'm hearing music for some reason. So music may really help you with this as well. So let's see what we got here for these messages. Going back to school or increasing your knowledge in some way can help you in your endeavors. Don't be afraid to take this new journey. If you want to do something, go for it. So you may be really learning that if you want something, the risk is worth it, and that in divine timing, everything will pay off. It may not pay off right away, but it may be something that you might have to work at for a fair amount of time as well. And you may not get a whole lot of money out of it, but or during the learning phase, you know, but it is worth it in the long run because money isn't the most important thing in the world. Let's see, grandma like you. So you could have a grandma who passed away for this pile as well. Either way, you got a grandma here who wants to give you the message that you're amazing. A grandma like you. I still remember the smile on your face. I never forgot it, just in case. Today I had to say goodbye. It is nearly time for you to fly. I heard you might not make it through the night. You put up one hell of a fight. You were ready to leave this place you always were in a race. An amazing woman, so strong and real, you never cared if others couldn't deal. We will all miss you more than words can say, but I know that we'll see you again one day. Really, you won't ever be gone. You've been in all of our hearts too long. You'll be with us every day, and I'd never want it any other way. So, if you did lose someone in a death, especially grandma here, but if you did lose someone in a death, know that they will always be with you, and that you will see them again one day, and that they were ready to leave this place. This grandma in particular, she really put up a hell of a fight, but she was ready to leave. She told people beforehand that she was ready to leave, and she was trying to fight to stick around for other people, and she knows how much it hurts for her to leave. But she also knows that you are ready to fly on your own and that you can do it. So take those risks, take those chances, and go after what you want. Because one day it'll be your day to fly too. Who are you? Are you what was done to you? Are you hurting people because you were hurt? Or are you flying free from that pain and loving people because you were loved? What do you feel? What is real? How far will you go? Go with the flow. Look inside to understand. Bounce back like a rubber band. Elastic heart is coming to mind. Release yourself from past pain. Allow yourself to remove the stain. Don't let it poison you, that awful, painful brew. Cry it out to cleanse your soul. Leave it behind to meet your goal. Overcome the pain in the past. Don't allow it to continue to last. Stand on your feet, head held high. Know that you have the ability to fly. That's exactly right. Whoever it is that passed away wants you to know that you have the ability to fly. You gotta cry. You gotta release the pain you're feeling. You gotta let go of this person who has passed away or who has transitioned out of your life, whatever it may be, so that you can embrace the new, so that you can embrace life around you, so that you can love again, so you can shine again, so you can feel good again. And that doesn't mean you're letting them go like they didn't mean anything. That means you're letting them go like we will see each other again someday. It's not goodbye. It's see you later. So we have neroli and we have tarantulas. So your life's path and purpose is very important here. What you were meant to do plays a huge role. You are on your life path towards your purpose. It's time to not be afraid of that. I am unstable, trigger statement. Neroli, true statement. I am aware. You are strengthening the connection between your energetic and physical bodies to help you manifest your goals. So another thing too, if you are getting messages, signs, and synchronicities from someone who has passed away, don't be afraid of that either. Know that your spiritual bond will strengthen and it will grow, and that your ancestors are behind you and they give you their strength, their wisdom, their knowledge, everything from the other side. Sometimes they feel like they can help you even more from the other side than they can from this side. So listen to those things, trust those things, and know that you are very supported on your path and on your journey towards your goals and towards your purpose that you feel is yours to fulfill. We have wonder and we have clarity. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder, and when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. So when negative, horrible, awful things happen, just go with the flow and know that those things do happen. And there's going to be some good ones that happen too. And know that those things do happen. Don't get a giant head because of the good things, but also don't put yourself down because of the bad things. Stop listening to my inner self, or stopping to listen to my inner self. I feel like some of you guys, your inner self is telling you some really negative, horrible, awful things, so stop listening to that. But stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. See, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the King of Wands, we have the Summerlands, and we have the Elements. And by the way, if you feel drawn to pile one, go ahead and watch that too. There was something about that clarity card in there too. You may have been very stuck and trapped in your mind. You may have been feeling like having to learn everything was slowing you down. You may have been feeling like, you may be feeling like you have to constantly put all your energy into learning something new, and you don't need to do that. It's time to take this action. It's time to be passionate, to know what you want, to go after it, to be driven, to be ambitious, to take this leap of faith, to go after your goals and make them happen, to know that you have everything you need within you already. You have all the tools, all the skills, all the knowledge, all the truth, all the perceptions, all the love, all the opportunities to create what you want to create in your life, to transmute any dark energy in your life to a beautiful, bright, shining light, to really change your thoughts from a prison cell into something that helps you to succeed, to embody the energy of this beautiful woman who thinks that you can do anything, and tell yourself that you can do anything, because you can. It is time to be this leader. It is time to step up into your path, into your purpose, and to show others how it's done by taking this leap of faith to create the life you desire, to manifest your dreams into being, so others can don't feel stuck any longer either. They will see you as an inspiration, a light to guide the way towards their journey as well. And to know and trust that somebody is going to get over the fears in their head and take this leap of faith towards you and towards creating a beautiful life with you, if you feel like that resonates for you too, because there is the divine timing thing here too. So, and 0 and 1, by the way, it's counting up. The end of the old cycle and a brand new cycle beginning, and you are creating beautiful things in your life in this new cycle. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you have to say about it in the comments below. Remember, this is an anonymous space, so let your story out, let it be heard, and there could be a lot of people here who could know something about it that might have some good advice for you on your path as well. So let us know in the comments what you've been going through, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.